Welcome to the Palace on the Prairie. Intriguing playoff matchup on EA Sports College Football. The 11 seed versus the 6 seed. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Oklahoma Sooners. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Here at the Palace on the Prairie, you know this is one of the most iconic stadiums in all of college football. Gaylord family, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium gets rocking for the Sooners. They have got so many loyal fans. You know they bleed crimson and cream here. They're excited after a 10-win season last year, and these fans can't wait to get it started again. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They'll run it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
Back to pass. It's Moore. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. This isn't going to happen again, is it? Dante Moore throws his first pass for a pick-6 against Indiana in the national semifinals a year ago. Now, they're in the playoff again, and he opens with a pick-6. This is not real life, is it?
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC. And now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
That's good execution by this wide receiver. As a quarterback, I would tell all those guys all the time, once you hook up in a curl, keep working back to the quarterback. The only way that that's going to be incomplete is if the wide receiver stops and the defender can then close and bat the ball away.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Second down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. Handoff in a single back formation. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes the grab. It's Moore. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
And the Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. Now he's got open, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Bringing it out, it's Sategna. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's in. Here he goes. Inside the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. This home crowd is in a frenzy. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. With the catch, it's Moore. Open field ahead. Physical run earns the first down. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO, because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw, because remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
On the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Breaking into the clear. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
Second down play coming up. He hands it to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Crucial third down play right here. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Close to the tight end. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way.
Single back, takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. The sure hands. It's McClellan. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And the Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Touchdown, Ducks. And the underdogs here claim the lead. Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Here's the second down play. flat by the running back. Sees an opening, and they've got him. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
What a tremendous stop by this defense. And that's the type of play that can be really demoralizing as an offense. Because remember, you're going to head into the locker room and you're going to think about what you left on the field. That's clearly a possession they feel like they can cut into the lead.
That's caught. It's Moore. Breaks it. Ah, here he goes. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. Got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in.
Touchdown, Oregon. This air attack is still unstoppable. That's a big moment here in this playoff game, to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
And they tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On the move now. He's got some space, look out. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a third and very long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Got an opening here. Got the first down and still motoring. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on a designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Mateer. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. but the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Out comes the punt team now on second down. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Fires it to the wideout. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Almost intercepted. He caught it, but could not stay inbounds. Incomplete.
Boy, he gets away with one here. This is an aggressive throw down the sideline and really too tight of a window. And you can tell the defense converges, and they almost pick this ball off.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Keeping it on the ground here. Has a path to the end zone. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. What a moment for a guy who was playing high school football a year ago. Barrels into the end zone. It shows why they trust him in this playoff game.
It's got to be a big confidence boost for him, but also for this entire offense, because remember, this is the guy that they're going to have to rely on if they want to win this game and make a deep run into the playoff. If they're running the football well, it'll be because of him.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Freeze! Ready? Western! Bubba! Level!
Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's how you finish a play.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To the air. It's Moore. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Bring him down, but not before he converts that. Play.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is 4th and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Look out, he's breaking free. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I really love the versatility that they're using offensively here, getting everybody the ball. All these weapons need to touch the ball, and for a wide receiver, it's not always how many times you target them in the passing game, but how many times they can affect the game just touching the rock. And here they're able to get the wide receiver the ball, and you can tell he's electric, and he's able to go and create a nice explosive run for him.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense in hurry-up mode.
These plays don't look wildly successful, but I tell you, they make a big impact. Getting the ball to the wide receiver in a non-traditional way here in the run game. Chris, it forces the defense to have to think about just another element of stopping this offense, and that creates indecision. And that creates plays later in the game that you can really hit them with. So a nice job here on this run.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Design quarterback run. He's got a crease. Touchdown, Oregon. Too much speed for the defense.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Here we go. Ready. Return. Cue.
Dropping back. It's Mateer. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And looking for a big play here. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go across the 40. Oh, he's bringing it back inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Well, in these playoff games, points are at a premium, and this is a huge mistake by the offense. It looks like they've got points in their pocket, and the defense is able to step in front of the pass and take it the other direction.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line.
Sweet, sweet. Freeze. Western. Bubba. Go.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking right, this one caught. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he finds the running back in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
It's been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here comes the pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Looking to pass, it's Mateer. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Sooners. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Running through the tackle. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. As a play caller, you've got to find different ways to get your most impactful offensive players the football, and here that's exactly what they're doing. The wide receiver getting a touch in the run game, and you can see why they need to do that. He's got a nose for that line to gain. He's able to move the chains for a first down.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Now it's second down here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
All you need is just a little crease. It's a short yardage situation. They're trying to hit him with a bit of a surprise move here, getting the ball to the wide receiver. I got to give him a lot of credit here. He just needs a little bit of room, and he's not a normal, natural runner, and he's able to still get there for the first.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Got an opening here. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field.
Here we go. Ready. One, return, cue.
To the air, it's Mateer. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
So second down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. Finds his target, and it's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Makes the catch downfield. And the Sooners pick up enough for a first down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Sategna. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go, the ball not loose. They scoop up the ball, it's still a live play.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
2nd down now after the sack. From the shotgun, drops back. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult.
Booster. Ready, go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he breaks into the open. The 30. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there. Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here.
They were looking for that last dagger to officially end things, and their defense got a trot on the field, but this thing is over, Chris.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. Here he goes. And the ball to the ground. Scooped up in the defense. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.